Hey guys, JH, welcome to the practice tee. And this might be the Twilight Zone practice tee today, guys. I'm going to talk to you about something that happened yesterday. I've got an injured shoulder and I've been trying to find ways of just taking the pressure off it and all types of things, and I was just fooling around, just standing here, and I was just doing stuff, and I actually just went here and then I just sort of kept going there and here. Thought, gee, that feels good. And I hit some shots from there. Absolutely killed it. I mean, I killed it with just such good contact. And guys, I've no idea what's happening. It's the weirdest thing I've ever done. Now, the intention that I have is at the golf club, in conventional golf swing, we sort of take it there, swing it up and it goes up. Well, this doesn't do any of that. This goes straight from there. It goes there. Imagine I'm trying to put the toe of the club directly behind me, like that, here. With low hands, absolutely no effort to try and put the golf club up in the air. None. The only intention I have is that the golf club goes that way. And I actually feel like I'm doing that. Now, I'm not, but that's the feeling. And I get this weird type of download. It's a funny thing. As I go back to here and I push it back here, as I start forward, it almost feels like the club comes towards me like this. From that back there, it feels like this, almost like an elastic band. I've got it back here. As I turn, it comes towards me like that. But there's no feeling of ever elevating the golf club. It's the most peculiar feeling. And I'm only talking about it now because I wanted to put it on video and have a look at it because I haven't seen the golf swing. But I hit it just sensational. And it's weird, and it doesn't hurt my shoulder. So let's have a hit. Haven't hit any today, so it may have gone. But essentially, it won't look anything like what I'm feeling in the actual swing. It won't look anything like that. I know that. But there's something going on back here, and I can't isolate the feel yet. But at least you guys will see it firsthand, and when I finally work out what's happening, I'll be able to tell you. But you'll actually see what's happening before there's an explanation for what it is. So I go here, guys. I just push everything that way. Now, it's crazy that you can hit the ball that straight with that type of golf swing. I mean, it just really is absolutely nutty. And I'm over here, guys, because of where the sun is at the moment. It's late in the day, and if I don't get over here, you won't be able to see anything. So I'm in 3 inches rough. But this is weird, guys. It's just like I want to go here. You know, we talk about, well, I don't, but a lot of people in the teaching circles talk about getting stuck. Or you don't want to be back there. Well, you could never ever get more stuck than that. I mean, that is absolutely what I've used as a term before. That is Stucksville. You could never ever get more stuck than I am right there. Just couldn't. But it doesn't mean, one thing you can't do, guys, you can't come over the shot. No way you can get over it from there. You can't. I feel like I'm profoundly into out, but the shot's not a push draw. It's just basically straight with a little soft draw. Just pushing it here. And guys, the hit is so clean. Absolutely pure and clean. Beautiful feeling. Now Raymond Floyd used to take it that way, but he took it up. He took it in and up. I don't take it in, I take it backwards, rearwards. You never hear that word used in golf teaching, rearwards. People wouldn't even know what rearwards is. They know about backwards and forwards, but that's rearwards. And that's where the club goes. It goes that way, guys, as a feeling, with the hands really low. So I can't hit the ball better than that. I cannot hit it better than that. And this happened just afternoon. And, you know, I'm one of those preachers about there's no point in hitting a shot. You hit a good shot if you don't know what caused the good shot. Or you've got a feeling, but you don't know what the feeling is because you can't reproduce it. Well, I know the basic mechanics of what I'm doing here, but I don't know why it's working. I don't know how I can be so far inside or backwards and actually feel like it goes even further backwards on the downswing. That doesn't make any sense to me. No. But I'll make sense of it. So it's just here. That is just absolutely perfect. That's the strangest thing I've ever done. And that particular shot there is probably the best feeling I've ever had off a golf club. And I feel this elastic, and I'll have to, you know, really break this down going forward, guys, and really, you know, isolate what's happening with this elastic loading. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I mean, I'm absolutely flabbergasted because it's weird. This is Twilight Zone stuff. No one will ever tell you to do this. Ha! My goodness. Now, there's a boundary fence up there, and they've got star pickets, you know, the metal fence posts, and they're about probably about 10 feet apart. Those shots all landed between those, the same place. Just ridiculous. Slows me down, guys, because what makes me quick sometimes, I get here and I don't get much lift, but I get a bit of lift. But here I've got no lift. I've got sort of push down, pressure down, pressure down. Now that makes all the big muscles turn, the torso and everything turn. And that doesn't turn very fast. So I'm really isolating all the little stuff. But I'm getting a lot of down cock and a lot of download. I'm really close to this fence here. I'd hit some down the range and let you see what I might be able to, you know, hit a... I never carry short irons in my bag, guys. I never have any because I never practice with them. I might have a wedge in there. Yes, I might hit a couple just that way, just to show you how far I'm taking it inside. Or not inside, but rearwards. Well, old JH, how can I at my age find something like this? No one's ever spoken about it. I've never heard anyone in the world ever mention what I'm doing as a feeling. I've never heard anyone say, take the golf club that way. There. It feels like that. It feels like the toe's back here. And then when it's back here in the backswing, it feels on the downswing that it really elasticizes back at me, like a bungee cord. Really strange feeling. I was getting dark yesterday. I only hit about 10 shots and it was dark, and I haven't been able to hit some shots today. So I've been tied up all day, and but it's still here. So watch this. Oh, you're an idiot, JH. Why didn't you find this earlier? That's gone straight between those two. They might not be 10 feet apart, they're probably about 8 feet apart. No one's ever mentioned this. I've never heard anyone ever talk about that direction of the golf club. Never heard. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. But my hand stays so low. And sometimes we have to have a feeling to get an entirely different result. Now clearly I wouldn't be going that way because it'd be very hard to get from there back to the golf ball. But my intention is to go there, so it does change things. And I feel very soft doing it, guys. Wow, that's good contact. I can't believe how straight they are. I may not hit it reasonably straight anyway most of the times, guys, but that is crazy stuff. That's almost robot stuff. That's Mo stuff. This is Twilight Zone. This is the JH Twilight Zone. But look what it does to the rhythm of the golf swing. Just did, that was what I call cross program. I mean, that's just pushed about 3 yards. But that was because I got to here and then the cross program and the old swing came in where there was a bit of elevation. That's called cross programming. That's the old program trying to dominate. So that's all right. But it was still pretty good. Yeah, straight back. Straight back. And it feels like a lot of throwaway in the shot. I think maybe because the club's just getting accelerated pretty well. It feels like a lot of flip in it, but it's just really good. And I'll be happy to flip it like that. And let's see if we can really do this. That's it. Oh. It's amazingly shallow attack on the ball. I mean, I reckon I could hit it off the putting green. You wouldn't know I'd been there. You'll never take divots with this, guys. No way, it's too shallow. Now, when you've got a shallow attack like this, it's not usually conducive to hitting irons. But it's just fantastic. Another one between the two picks. And I feel like the swing is so slow and there's not a lot of, I don't feel like I'm trying to, what I do feel, guys, I feel that this right side dominance is very much prevalent in this golf swing. I'm actually taking it back with my right hand like that, or the trail hand, taking it back there, and then I'm just hammering, but I'm coming from back here. All right, we'll give this a bit of a twist. Well, that's interesting. That's probably picked up 5 miles an hour. And that just killed the shaft. That hit a real hard power draw. But these shafts are soft, and when I really do get the head going in hard, it just hammers the shaft. But I expect that. That was just great. That's amazing. Guys, I don't know what it is, but I thought I'd like to show it to you first up. No idea what it is. I'll work out what's happening. But I feel like I guess to describe it, I feel like I'm so that way, back rearwards, and then I go even more rearwards on the downswing, or the forward swing. I don't know how you do that. You wouldn't think there'd be any room to do that. But because I'm getting that little power draw, I've got to be into out with a closed club face. What I like about it, guys, is it's effortless. That's over the boundary fence, and I normally land just in front of the fence. But all these have been on the fence and over the fence. Don't worry, range owner, I always go out there and pick them up. There. Who goes there? Guys, who goes there in a golf swing? Maybe I don't, but I feel like I do. Our last one will really get way in there and really hammer it. Just got a bit startled there, guys. There's a massive big bull right here on the gate, and he's just stuck his head through, and I thought he was going to come straight at me. But he can't, there's a chain on. I couldn't see the chain. He got his head in it. Wow. Still went dead straight. I just saw him as I started the club back. I'll just see if I can hit a wedge that way. You might be able to, I've got to. Just see if I can show you where the club goes, guys. Just awful here, this on this line here, because it's a bit downhill. But I just wanted to go here. Now it's probably nowhere near inside as I feel, but if you can have a 50% difference in feel and get a 5% difference in actuality, I mean, that's a good result. You know, the feel is not real, we know that. I'll just hit a 5-iron and I should be able to get it up. If I can't, I won't do too much damage. If it hits that post that comes back, it'll kill me. Hit that perfect. It's amazing, guys. You can never come over the ball. Not possible. You can never ever come over the ball with this golf swing. And you would think you would, because you think you'd be so far that way that you'd have to go that way. But I feel like I'm going here and then there. Now I'm not, but that's the feeling. See if I can do a good job on it. Really good. One more. I'll really try and get it inside. They're 3 perfect off shots. Okay guys, it's a bit weird. Let's say if we can have a 50% difference in feel, we get a 5% reality difference. I mean, that's really good. I mean, I'm probably still just looking like this, but if I can be here as opposed to there, like I feel like I'm here. But if I can get there instead of there, that's good for me. Okay guys, it's just a weird thing. I say, JH is, I'll have to have a section called The Twilight Zone where we come up with weird stuff. And, or weirder than normal. Yeah, so guys, I'll explain when I understand a little bit more, but that ball striking is fantastic. If I could have that ball striking, I wouldn't want to do anything else. That was just fantastic. Okay guys, I'll work out what it is, because it's great, but I don't know what it is yet.